Alright, so as we pull up to a light here, let's see how we're doing in terms of getting both feet down. Those pegs, you know, I had to go a little bit wider, about an inch on each side, so peg clearance, it's pretty good.
Welcome back, riders. On today's video, we're going to be installing some new foot pegs. Now, I've been struggling with the stock foot pegs for quite some time. They have the little warning tabs that stick down, you know, that scrape when you lean over too far. And while I'm sure those are good for new riders, I hate them because I'm constantly snagging my pants, my boots, anything else that comes in contact with them. I just get caught on that thing and it gets really annoying. I got these Rizoma foot pegs off of Revzilla. Thank you, Revzilla. They didn't give them to me, I did pay for them. And I also got the appropriate bases. These are the Rizoma bases specifically for the XSR700. You mount these up, you screw on these foot pegs, and you're good to go. I think they're just gonna look a lot better. They are anodized black, that was the color I got. They do come in multiple colors. They do have some pretty good stippling and texture on them. So we'll see if they hold up, but let's get to the install. So let's talk first about the tools you're gonna need for this job. You're not gonna need much. You're only gonna need a 6mm hex or Allen key and a pair of needle nose pliers. Really basic stuff, so let's do it. So the first thing we're gonna do is remove the pin that holds the foot peg on. This pin is actually secured onto the bike by a cotter pin. If any of you don't know what a cotter pin is, I'll show you. We're gonna pull this one out with some needle nose pliers. Let's see if I can get this. And there we go. That, see if I can get the camera to focus, is a cotter pin. Now this cotter pin is been pushed into a little hole inside the foot peg pin, but it's also been wrapped around, so you are gonna have to unwrap it. And if it does break, which is possible, you're gonna need to get a new one because this is the only thing that is keeping that bolt from flying out. But once you get the cotter pin out, you can simply lift the bolt right out. Make sure you hang on to it because there is a spring in here that you're gonna need to reuse and you don't want it to go flying. But once you do that, you get this pin out, the whole foot peg assembly comes off. I'm on a clutch side right now, and you are gonna have to take your clutch lever off to be able to get the foot peg pin off of your bike. It will not come out because it's in the way. But once we get it out, the next thing we wanna do is install it. So the spring, the stock spring that you have, you want to save that because you're gonna reuse it. And it essentially slides in, this little tab goes at the top. You also want to make sure that the square corner is facing down, so it kind of goes in like this. So really all we need to do is line up the pin, or sorry, the spring into this little hole, slide in the pin, and kind of reverse the process for disassembly. So there we go. The next thing to do is just slip on the foot peg. So the foot peg just slides right over, and then this bolt is gonna go in through the side. And this is where you're gonna use your 6mm Allen wrench. So we got the pegs installed. There's one, there's the other. Now there's only one thing left to do.
So we're out on the road. So far so good. These pegs are really grippy, and like I can feel the stippling grabbing on the boot, which is a big difference between the stock rubber. The stock rubber, I guess it's kind of grippy. I mean, it is rubber, but these things, like, I can feel my boots. Now, I mean, I'm in boots, and they're, you know, the soles of these things are somewhat hard, and there's a little bit of a grip tread pattern on the bottom of these boots, but yeah, I mean, they're really sticky. Somebody, I think, when I posted in a forum that I was going to be putting these things on, somebody mentioned that it's easier to shit. It's definitely easier to just kind of flick your foot over and get it under. So they function really good. I mean, in terms of standing up, they feel like, I don't feel like I'm gonna slide off of them. I'm standing up right now. So yeah, I mean, all in all, these things aren't bad. I'm sure, you know, there's some other really great pegs out there, but these, I like these. These are good. 89 bucks, not bad at all. Some people are really into AliExpress and all that other stuff, and you know what, maybe you can find some good things there. Foot pegs are something I wouldn't skimp on, and if you lose a foot peg, you're kind of screwed. So yeah, you know, controls are not something you really want to mess around with. You know, you don't want to skimp on them. Anyway, that's about all I got for this vid. Hope it was helpful. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you like this channel. Thanks for supporting. We just hit 800 subscribers yesterday, and I want to thank everybody for supporting. It really means a lot. Hopefully we can get to 1,000. That's the next goal, although I don't know what that really means. But anyway, ride safe. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye-bye.